Albert submitted an order, uh, number 101, for K, uh, KB's Coffee Corner. Yeah, for 10 regular mugs, for 15 pounds of regular coffee, 15 pounds of 10 pounds of Supreme, and 10 coffee mugs.
Okay.
And the terms are 50% and C&D, net 5.
Okay.
Uh, FOB's orientation to the
Origination.
store
Uh-huh.
and charges
Okay.
$30. The estimated total due is 1905.
Okay. So what do you do with this transaction?
So you do regular coffee cups for your journalizing.
Not regular coffee cups.
Regular coffee.
Okay.
And that's our number for that is 12020 for 49.35.
Okay, before we journalize, what did Albert do?
He just
He,
made
he's,
an order.
Oh, order.
he made an order.
Okay.
We haven't filled it yet, have we?
Say that again?
No, we haven't filled it yet.
What do you mean we haven't filled it?
Well, we
He
need
made
to
an
go.
order.
Purchase order, we need to go to purchase order.
Okay, no. This is a different purchase order.
Oh,
We need to go to the subsidiary account to see if he's already in there.
Okay, no.
No, he's not in there.
What? Okay. Okay, I'll give you a hint. When is this set to be done? When is this supposed to be done?
19th of June, but in a couple days.
Exactly.
So right now it's just information.
Right now it's just information. He just submitted a purchase order. Good.
Oh, it does say 19 June.
Albert's the guy that we hired as a sales representative. He's our independent contractor, the one that's doing commissions.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
okay.
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 Did we? Okay, so he only put a purchase order in. Did he write a bill yet?
No.
no.
No. Okay, it's just a purchase order for a customer.
And it's an estimate
Yes.
also.
Yes, and it's an estimated amount. Yes. So, what do we do with this transaction?
Nothing.
Nothing.
This is just inquiry.
Yes. Now, what you can do is you can go ahead and make sure, just because, as Mr. Albert, right, he needs to make sure that he gets all his people in order and make sure he does every single person's order. So what you can do is, so what I did was I went to my subsidiary ledger, going to under commissions, and I go ahead and write the date. I go ahead and write the person's name just because they are a potential customer that he is serving. And just so then we have record that that he's ordering something for them.
Is this a,
Okay.
what
This
account?
is under, for you guys, if you guys are printing everything out, this is under employees.
Under employees?
Under payroll. But yeah.
Oh, in payroll, okay.
Yes, I'm sorry, yes, under payroll, yes.
I'm like, I haven't seen it. I just said commission.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm looking at the subsidiary account, I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like, I don't see anything like that.
For mine, because because I can have more than one worksheet in there. I put mine all together.
I have more than one worksheet laying on my bed. I just have to pick the file. So that's 619.
It's for 21905. Yes,
Yes.
21905. Okay. All right. I didn't put the date because I haven't delivered it yet. And this is the sales amount, right? When do you calculate the 10%?
After we make the purchase, or after it's delivered.
Yes, correct. Until the sale is completed, until the task is completed. So that's all the information we need to put in here. Okay, we need to make sure that he gets the people that he's turning in the purchase orders for us, and we need to make sure that he makes those sales. Okay, so good. All right, so let's go back to our journal and back to our scenario. All right. It's grand opening. Yay. Woo. All right.
We're all excited.
Finally,
Yes.
open for business.
We're finally open for business, okay? And here we have our information here that because it was grand opening, here are our daily sales count summary, meaning this is the transactions that we had for the whole entire day. Okay, so this is basically our details of what we sold. So on our first day, we're giving a 20% discount because it's our grand opening. So all coffee are on sale. We sold 79 medium cups of regular coffee. We sold 70 regular large cups of coffee. And then we sold 81 cups of medium coffee, medium supreme coffee. And then lastly, we sold 84 cups of large supreme coffee, right? Of course, this was in stores. So a few things that we need to know that is we obviously have sales tax, and we also have the discount right there for 20%. So I took the liberty to calculate everything for you.
You're so nice.
Yes. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started. How do you journalize this?
Start off with the date, 17 June.
17th of June.
Regular coffee,
Mm,
medium cups,
mm.
large.
Let's go ahead and look at a chart of accounts. All right, and I'll give you another hint. We made a sale, so go under revenues.
So cost of goods, sold,
No, we're doing sales.
So, yeah, there's
Cost, it's cost of goods sold for regular coffee.
We didn't we're focusing only on sales. How do you journalize sales?
Oh, only on the sales, okay.
a revenue.
Oh, sales, okay, I see it here.
Right there. Sales, you got
Okay, then it's
small,
medium coffee, regular coffee.
okay, so it's under revenues.
It's under revenues.
medium regular coffee, large coffee, regular, medium supreme,
Yeah,
then we go, regular coffee, large coffee, and,
Mm, Okay, so now we're looking at a sales perspective, right? How do we journalize sales? Make the assumption that it's a cash sale, okay? And then here's a hint at the bottom: deposit all cash sales to the bank.
Okay.
So you want an inventory of what we, each one we did.
So it's gonna be cash, the first,
Okay. I'll give you the hint. It's not we're receiving cash, but do we have a cash account? The hint is that we're gonna deposit all of our cash to our
so
banks.
checking.
Thank you. Checking. Good.
Checking. Okay. All right, so let's start with checking. Checking.
Okay.
So checking is going to be, the
And then
total
we're gonna have
is gonna be
sales.
the checking is going to be for, well, yeah,
And
let's put
100.
under sales, yeah, let's put under sales.
Sales?
Sales, and sales tax payable,
Okay. But what kind of sales?
We have regular coffee,
Okay.
oh, yes, right, you can list those out, right. It's going to be, the money is being distributed.
Okay.
Okay, so we got medium coffee,
regular coffee, medium.
Yes, we have. Okay, so we're going to do sales. What was it? Medium, regular coffee.
medium regular. Coffee. And that number is 60800. And large coffee,
What kind of large coffee?
it just says large coffee.
No, that's under the regular coffee large.
Oh, okay, regular large. Large regular, okay, so that's,
Yeah.
that's 40350.
Mhm.
40350.
Okay. Where did you get 6,800?
Oh, that was for the 6,800, that was for the, medium, sales for medium regular coffee.
Okay, let me see. 6. Where did you get 68? I don't know where you got that number from.
Where it says, oh, I was looking on the wrong side. It's on the left side, not the right side. Okay, sorry about that.
Okay, I still don't understand. Where did you get that?
It's 400, right, it's 400, not 600.
450.
450?
40050.
Right, for the regular.
Okay.
And then for the medium, it's 40300.
Sales.
There's something wrong here.
40300.
Yeah, 40300.
That's for the medium regular. Oh, no, wait a minute.
And the large is
Yeah, medium coffee,
50.
large.
Hold on. Again, what is it? For medium regular coffee?
Medium's
40300.
40200.
Yeah, 40300.
And the one below is 40350.
Okay. And is that correct? Is it medium regular coffee or is it regular medium coffee?
It's regular medium coffee and then regular large coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
large
regular.
regular coffee.
Okay, large regular coffee, medium regular coffee. Okay, what else do you need?
Medium supreme coffee.
You need sales, yes.
Sales supreme.
Medium. Supreme. Coffee. And then what else do you need?
Large supreme coffee.
Large supreme coffee. Okay, and what numbers are those?
Um, 40, 45, 450.
40450.
Yeah.
And then 40500
Okay,
for the large.
all right. What else do you need to journalize?
Okay, the discount,
Where are you gonna put the discount?
underneath the sales.
Underneath sales. Right here? Wrong.
Yes. Yes.
I said wrong. What is a sales what is a sales discount?
Should be under checking.
Why?
We have to, it's not a contract, but,
No, you had it right. It's a contra account.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
it has to go against the,
exactly. It has to go against the sales. Yes.
And
Alright.
that's, 6,000.
Oh, we have sales discount. I can get that too.
Okay. What else do you need?
Sales tax expense.
Is it an expense?
No, sales tax payable.
Sales tax payable. Okay. And what's the account number for that? I'll give you a hint. It's a liability.
Okay.
27,000.
Okay.
Okay. I would back there.
All right. Is that it? Should we fill in the numbers now?
Yeah, fill in the numbers.
All right.
Yes.
How much is going to go into checking?
745.94.
745.94. How much is the sales discount?
172.27.
172.27. All right. What about the sales medium regular coffee?
157.21.
157.21.
Yes.
All right. How much is going to be the large regular coffee?
209.30.
209.30.
Okay.
And medium against 201.69.
Okay.
And large is 293.16.
Okay. And the sales tax?
8.25, 56.85.
56.85.
Yes.
Okay. And let's double check to see if these match.
I have to Google this. Okay.
And do they match?
Yes.
Yes, for 9, 18, 12.
Okay, we have to put that down there.
Say that again? No. This is just just for us to double check our work.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
And for a description would be grand opening.
I'm going to go ahead and say in-store sales. And 20.
Grand opening sale.
Okay. Okay, good.
Alright.
That would be Chicago worship.
So, where do we go from here?
A ledger, page 5, medium cups.
Now let's look at our accounts.
Okay.
Okay. Let's look at our accounts. What do I tell you guys to do first?
Pay the checking,
Checking.
because we just deposited
Okay.
745.94.
Okay. So 617 checking.
I'm sorry, are we in our checking account?
Yes.
Yeah, on the front
Ledger
page.
to assets to checking.
So for them it's page 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
No description?
Deposit,
Okay. Okay.
let's see.
For 745.94.
What's my journal?
The journal page, it's
Oh, 17,
Page 6.
Okay.
G,
And how much am I putting in here?
Yes.
745.94. Under the debit,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay.
So that's going to
When we have the sales discount and the checking. And
Why?
you just put one check in.
No, this
Why?
is just the money,
yeah, we're just putting the money in again.
we're depositing money.
okay. So David, let me explain this.
Yes.
We're updating each account. So sales discount is a completely separate account.
Okay, all right.
Okay. So what is the total amount in your checking right now? $244 and 27 cents. So therefore, it needs to be on the credit side. So 244.27 is on the credit side, and this I'm going to white it out.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna hide it. Okay. Now what's next?
Looking for sales discount.
So everything in the book, or I'm sorry, all the accounts, they're in order. So every account that's in the ledger is in order by account number.
Okay.
Okay. So because we know it starts with 4, it's got to be in the revenue section.
Is that
Yes.
on the checking? Are you on the ledger?
I'm on the ledger.
Okay.
And you wrote it wrong. 46,000. Now 40.
40. Where is my freaking mouse at? Okay, I see it now.
That's just FYI.
This, wait a minute. Oh, okay.
So where are we at right now?
Okay, sales discount,
Sales discount.
This one, what page is that?
page 29.
29. Okay, let's see.
For description, I put grand opening. Post reference number is 66, or general 6. Debit for 172.77. And the debit balance is 172.77.
Good.
And then page 26. Regular copy.
26. Are we back in the payroll?
No, I accidentally clicked the wrong one.
Oh, oh, okay.
I'm on general ledger, page 26.
Okay.
In description, I put down grand opening. Journal 6. Credit for 157.21. And that'd be running balance 157.21.
Isn't this June 17th?
Yes. Thought that's what I said.
Yeah, it's 17.
Okay, I'm getting confused on my dates. J6. 5729, okay.
And just one page back, the page 27, for large copy.
Make sure you're in the correct one, that you're not just doing large coffee. It has to be large regular coffee.
Yeah, it says large regular copy.
Okay.
And where'd you see that? Oh, I see it, on page
Page 27.
27, yeah, gotcha.
That's credit for 209. Credit for 209.30 and running balance and credit for 209.30. And at the bottom of the page, meeting 201.90.
Are you putting grand opening also in the items?
That's what I thought.
Okay, what page did you say we're on now?
The same one, just at the
Oh.
bottom.
Medium supreme, okay.
General G6. And credit for 209 or 201.69. And that's a running credit balance of 201.69. And large supreme properties, channel page 128.
Yeah, right, supreme.
Again, I'll put grand opening under description.
Okay.
G6. And that's a credit balance of 56.85. No, I'm sorry, 293.16.
293.16.
And that's a running credit balance 293.16.
Okay.
And then I want to look for sales tax.
Mhm.
Page
What page did you say?
I don't know, I haven't found it yet.
Oh, you haven't found it yet? I'm looking too, I couldn't read.
22,
22?
under sales tax. Sales tax.
Oh,
Payable.
That's payable, gotcha.
Six, seven, open. G6. Put it down, yeah, $56.85. Okay. That's a running balance of $56.85.
All right, good.
And we have to go to our subsidiary account next, right?
Why?
Because I think we got, to do things in order and, I didn't want to leave that out.
Say that again.
We're doing things in order and I didn't want to leave that out.
Okay, but is there a reason why we need to use the subsidiary ledger?
No.
No. Why?
Yeah, but this is a grand opening. This is,
Yeah, because, grand opening internal sales.
Okay. It's technically not an internal because you are selling to people, aren't you?
Well, I mean internal by, in-store.
Okay, no, that's even more wrong. No. We don't know who these customers are.
yeah, that's right. I was gonna say, we have a list of vendors. We don't have a list of customers.
We do have a list of customers.
We do?
Yes, we do. They're the first thing on your page.
For the subsidiary account?
For the subsidiary account, yeah. The first page is nothing but customers.
Well, none of them are listed.
None of them are listed. Good. Because these are just random people that we just have sales for, right? We don't keep track of their information because in order for them, we don't let them use, we don't have, the key important thing that you want to take away from this is they are our customers. However, they don't have personal accounts with us. So therefore, we don't keep track of them. We don't care for them. All we care about is just recording the sales. So yes, it's internal, but it's also external as well because we are selling it to somebody. But third thing is we don't go to subsidiary because we don't keep track of them.
Right, I just realized why I didn't see what you were talking about. I was looking at the inventory. Oh, God, I got too many papers here.
Okay. All right.
Well, don't we have to adjust our inventory now?
Good.
Yes.
Which ones?
We don't, the perpetual one.
And those are?
Let's see, I know we have perpetual here for
Perpetual,
regular coffee.
Perpetual,
regular cop,
yeah, for regular coffee, we got perpetual.
Okay. And what else?
And I think we have,
and then we have the for,
oh yeah, we have the Supreme.
Supreme coffee, okay. All right. Now, because I didn't move on forth. Huh?
Can that be FIFO?
Yes, okay, but I didn't move the page on forth yet because there is a missing description. How do you know how much you sold?
We should know how much goes in each cup, to sell it.
Before we move on this transaction, there's still one thing we haven't done yet.
We haven't done the conversion.
What are you converting?
Version?
I don't know why I said that. I'm asking myself the same question. What am I talking about?
We got the,
Yeah, because the quantity here is by a number of pounds
Okay.
of coffee that we bought.
Okay. All right. Before we talk about that, there's one more step to complete the transaction. And it's written in capital letters.
the grand opening?
No.
No. That is not capital letters, David.
Deposit to the bank.
We need to deposit the cash into our bank.
I thought we just did that.
I thought we already did that.
No, we didn't.
We deposited $745.94.
What's-
On the ledger, on the general ledger, on page 1, it
Yeah.
says bank.
Okay, no.
Top.
Just checking, yeah.
No. I'm not talking about the ledger.
Oh, you're talking about our deposit sheet.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Top of the sheet.
Yes, we have a deposit sheet.
Yes. Do you, this is a real life scenario. If you're doing cash sales, how does cash just miraculously just deposit itself in the bank?
They have
You
bills.
have to put it in.
Exactly. You have to go in and physically deposit the money into the bank.
Exactly, exactly.
So
Or
here,
you have a bank deposit sheet that you put for each deposit. You have to put
exactly.
yes.
Exactly. You need to physically deposit the money in the bank. You can't just, okay, I'm going to go ahead and deposit the money in the bank.
Right.
You need to physically do it. So here's a deposit slip. So at the end of every sale that we do, or at the end of the day, right, you need to deposit the money. So you can have the money in order to write the checks. Because right now we're at negative $990 right now.
Right, right.
Even if we say we're going to deposit all this money in, we still didn't deposit the money in. Right? And that is exactly why we have a bank reconciliation. Because
We do this stuff.
exactly, we need to physically go to the bank and turn it in. So, how much money are we supposed to be receiving?
$745.94.
And 94 cents, right? And what is the date? Today's date?
Today is the 17th.
17.
Today's 17. And therefore, you need to deposit the whole amount of cash. Okay. All right. Okay, now we can move forward. So yes, good. I'm glad that you guys remember that we have perpetual inventory. So here I've also given you the amounts for every single coffee we sell. In this case, I've already converted it for you. So in this case, in-store use, we used 12.5 pounds of regular coffee and we used 14 pounds of Supreme coffee. Okay.
Where did you?
Oh, I see where you put it. It's on the next page, on page 4.
Oh,
Yes, I've already calculated it for you.
okay. Because that's what we need is how many comes.
Exactly. I was asking you, where do you get this information? I would have to give it to you. Okay. So,
I'm trying to figure out where we're at.
okay.
Where we at?
We're on the journal
Scenario.
in the scenario.
Oh, okay.
Page 4
I'm
at
looking
the
for
top.
a page.
Yeah.
Oh, of the scenario, we're on
At the top.
we're on
I thought we had
page
to do-
we're on page 6 of the scenario.
I was thinking we had to go to the inventory sheet.
Okay, why do you need to go to inventory sheet?
To adjust the quantity and of what we have left.
Okay. Inventory. Okay. Oopsies, I think I'm on the right one. All right, inventory. We're going to deal with which one first?
Uh,
The first page has regular coffee.
Perfect. Okay.
regular coffee.
So, how do we fill this out?
Okay, the quantity is
Well, first off, what's the date?
We sold
17 June.
Okay, we sold how much?
125 pounds.
We sold 500 pounds.
How do we sell that much? No, we sold regular coffee 12.5 pounds.
12.5 pounds.
12.5.
Okay.
what the cost was?
Well, it's right above where we bought it,
Yes.
so it's, $1.35 per unit.
Why $1.35?
Oh, wait a minute, we gotta add the so, $1.60.
$1.60. Yes, we're gonna use this number here.
Oh, so the cut, 1.6. Oh, okay.
We need to make sure we cover our freight costs too. We can't sell a product and have us in the hole.
Right,
Yes, that's true. The $20 even?
Yes, $20 even.
Then we wanna go to,
Oh, shoot. Put that on the
Supreme.
David, you're not done here.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
You said you wanted to update inventory. How do you update inventory? We only calculate how much we sold.
Okay, 12 and a half, minus, 125.
Okay, and where are you putting that?
Correct.
Inventory on hand?
Will be, 1,120.25.
what?
25 minus 125. Yeah, 1120.5.
112.5.
Yeah.
You add a little too many numbers in there.
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
I was thinking right when we had to go back to inventory, right?
Say that again.
I was thinking right when we had to go back to inventory,
I have no idea what you mean.
right?
You got the number right.
yeah, we sold 12.5 pounds.
Exactly.
We did have 100, we did have,
Yes.
wait a minute, 100, what did we have?
Okay, where'd the 112.50 come from?
Minus,
How much coffee do we have?
1250.
How much coffee do we have in total?
We had 125 pounds.
Good. How much do we sell?
We sold 12.5 pounds,
Okay, so how much do you have left?
Right.
12.50.
112.50.
Okay, gotcha. I was lost for a minute. I just realized where you got that from. Okay.
Okay. So how do we adjust the value of it?
Times that by 1.6.
What method are we using?
What was the percentage?
Moving average.
Moving average.
Okay. So can we trust using that 1.6?
No,
No. Because that number is going to change all the time.
Yep.
So how do we solve for the ending value of how much remaining coffee we have left?
112.50 divided by,
Divided by,
okay, that's the quantity, yeah, quantity, no, wait. Oh my gosh, I'm
200.
getting all confused.
That's 12.5.
How much coffee did we start with? What was the value of 125 pounds?
200,
How many pounds did we sell?
and, 12 and a half.
12.5.
Okay, but what was the value of how much we sold? We calculated it. $20. Okay, if we sold $20 worth of coffee, how much remaining coffee do we have left?
180,
180. Yes. It's easier than you guys think. You guys are making it super hard on you guys.
I'm looking for something complicated.
Exactly. So then yes, Lee, you would take 180 and you would divide it by the 112 and a half. And yes, it says it's still 160, but remember, you're correct on that part. It changes all the time. So you have to remember that this number is not what we're going to be using. And because we're using moving average, this number is not going to be ever constant. Okay?
Okay.
So you are right there. And yes, you guys are making it a lot harder than it really is. Okay? This is simple, right? If you originally started with 125 and you sold 12 and a half pounds, how much coffee should you have left in your inventory? The difference between them.
112, 12 pounds, 112, 12 pounds.
Exactly, and that applies the same way as valuing it. If you started off with $200 worth of coffee and you sold some coffee, how much are you going to have in the end? Okay, so you guys are making it a lot harder than it really is. All right, now that we established how to solve for regular coffee, let's do the same for our Supreme coffee. Okay? All right, so based on the information we were given, how much coffee did we sell for Supreme Coffee?
14 pounds.
We sold 14 pounds. Okay. Oopsies, where's my number at? Okay, I don't know where that was at. Oh, here. That was supposed to be, where's my numbers at? Okay, so again, 617. We sold 14 pounds, okay? Where are we? Okay, so how are we going to solve for how much we sold?
Times,
How much we sold is, oh, how much we
cost?
sold?
Yes.
So 14 times $1.80.
Okay. What method are we using? FIFO. We only have one batch. So 180 is correct.
Yes.
Okay, hold on, let me fix.
25, 20.
Yeah, 25.20 is the total.
Yes, 2520 is the total because we just multiplied those two numbers together. Yes, 2520. Okay. Now, this one's going to get a little more complicated. We originally had 125. Okay.
Yes.
How much did we sell?
14.
14.
14. Okay. And that should automatically calculate for you 199.80. This one, we can multiply these two numbers because one, this is an even number. Second of all, it doesn't change ever. Okay, it's constant because we're using FIFO.
Yeah.
So we can change the quantity as much as we want.
Oh, you changed it. Okay.
And because I put the formula in, it should automatically calculate these two multiplied together, which gives you 190.80. Okay, so
Yes.
we started off with 225. Now we're left with 199.80. Okay, now
Okay.
you can show your work in the middle if you'd like. But in this case, I'm not going to show my work. Do you need me to show the work?
No? Oh,
Yes, Andrea?
No, I think I just need to watch this again on my own.
Oh, okay. Okay, do you understand how I got 199.80?
No,
How much did we originally start with?
originally it was,
225.
225.
25, yeah, total cost is, 225.
We sold $25.20 worth of coffee.
So, 2520. 2520, okay. Oh, did something wrong. 55. Okay, so that's 250 and 20.
You're adding them together.
Yeah.
We sold.
Oh, we sold it, right.
We don't have it anymore.
Ah, that's the difference, okay. So what was up with the, okay, so one, two, three. Oh, okay, all right. Okay, I got you.
Okay.
I'm still gonna look at it later.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying we
Well,
started somewhere. We started with 125 pounds that's worth 225. If we sold it, do we need to add it? No, because we don't have it anymore.
We have subtracted.
We have to subtract it.
So if we subtract the 220 from the 225, is that what you're talking about?
We started off with $225.
Right, and so we're gonna subtract the 2520. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding. Okay. Oh, wow, okay, never mind.
All right.
Now we're done.
I don't know what I was thinking, but
No, we are not done.
I,
No, we're not done.
yeah, okay.
Okay, no worries. No worries. I want to make sure you know what we're doing.
Right, I understand exactly what you just did.
Okay. All right. Now that we finished our inventory worksheet, what do we need to do now?
Subsidiary account.
Why do we need to go into subsidiary account?
Is it in the chain of files? You do the ledger, journal ledger. So, it's the last thing.
Okay, in the line of order, okay, but did we deal with any vendors?
No.
No, so there is no point to go into subsidiary ledger.
Didn't you just say that?
Yeah, I said it for the last one too. We didn't deal with anybody, okay?
Then we're ready to go to the next transaction.
Why? Well, we updated our inventory.
Yes.
So, don't we need to record that?
So we just did.
No, that was, you're talking about recorded, to journalize it, right?
Correct. You need to show. You need to journalize that you sold something. Because we have perpetual inventory.
I thought we journalized it.
We only journalize the sales.
Sales.
Those are sales, right?
Now we need to
Oh.
journalize inventory.
Yes. Okay.
We recorded sales down. Now we got to record the inventory down.
Right. Okay, let's do another recap of review on perpetual inventory. When we're dealing with perpetual inventory, what affects inventory?
We're upgrading the inventory perpetually, always.
Yeah, we're updating it. So if we sell something, we also have to take it away by costing the goods as sold.
Right.
Yes.
Right?
Cost of goods sold.
Okay. But what kind of cost of goods sold?
Medium.
That's what we have bottom line.
Go to your chart of accounts to ensure that there is an account such as that.
Oh, okay, regular.
Regular.
Yeah.
Cost of plant.
cost of goods sold is, 5,000, oh, 50,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. No, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Cost of goods sold is going to be your main account.
right.
It's
Yes.
broken down into specifics, right? Because we have multiple inventories.
Right, we have regular coffee and supreme coffee,
Okay.
500,
50,
Okay. So here, what is our account numbers?
that's 550. That's for regular coffee,
Okay.
and for cost of goods sold for supreme,
100.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Where are we taking these things out of?
the
inventory,
inventory,
All right. So what's the inventory?
coffee,
What kind of coffee?
regular coffee,
Regular coffee
and supreme coffee.
and
$20.
supreme coffee. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so $20, right, for the
Twen-
regular?
20 for the regular. What's the
and
account number
25
for it? I think it's 1240. Okay. What was it? Wait. Yes, I think these are right. What are the inventory account numbers for regular coffee?
Um,
112.50.
No. I'm talking about the account numbers right now. What are the account numbers for regular coffee and supreme coffee?
oh, 12020.
Okay, and then supreme coffee?
Supreme coffee is 12040.
Okay, so I got those right. All right. How much coffee did you sell?
$20
12 and a half.
regular,
$20 for the regular.
okay, 25.20 for the supreme,
Good. So, how much are we taking out of inventory?
regular coffee's $20
Good.
and 25.20.
Yes, whatever you're selling, you need to take it at that same exact amount out of your inventory, and we just did that by doing the inventory worksheet. Okay. That was a tough one. All right. I'm going to go ahead and make a note that this is in-store use,
Just full thing.
right? Because that's the coffee that we used inside the store. All right. Now, where do we go from here?
Um,
I think, shouldn't that be it? We just updated the inventory and journalized it. Should be the last thing, right?
What is step number 4 in the accounting cycle?
ledger.
Yes. You need to post to the ledger.
Oh my gosh, back to the ledger.
Back to the ledger. Yes.
This thing's
I mean,
getting wore out.
we were there for the longest time.
Yeah.
We were.
Okay. So, hint for you guys. If you guys are working on Excel, I separated the cost of goods sold. But for you guys, I believe it should start page like 30, 31, 31. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I just know that it goes before your operating expenses.
Cost of goods sold on 30,
Perfect.
Getting there.
the regular coffee.
And we're going to go to regular coffee. Yes.
Bless you.
Yes. Oh, bless you. Okay.
Oh, that was just a hiccup.
All right.
Thanks anyway.
Practice.
Cost of goods sold. Regular coffee. General journal. Number 6. Now you can write whatever you want in here. I think I'm going to be specific and say I sold 20 pounds of coffee. Okay. Oopsies, I don't want. Okay. How much did we sell?
Regular,
Well, we did,
$20.
Correct.
we sold 12.5 pounds.
Oh, we did. Sorry, my bad. Let me fix that real quick.
I'm easily confused, so I gotta keep this straight.
Yes. Me too.
Oh, yeah, I put 22 instead of 8.
12 and a half pounds of coffee. Good.
So then, we got the 20, right?
Yes, that's correct because it's a cost. It's an expense.
Right, okay. So that's a 20. Total balance, okay?
All right.
Alright, so then we go to the Supreme Coffee.
Supreme coffee. $6.17.
And we saw 14 pounds there.
LBS. General journal number 6. And how much did we? 25.20.
That's when total debit.
All right. All right. What's next?
Cost of goods, oh,
We
Are we
updated.
done with that yet?
We only went through half the journal.
Oh,
Huh?
We only went through half of the journal. We only updated the cost of goods sold. What else do we need to update?
oh, the inventory.
We need to update the inventory. So we need to go to our asset and find our regular coffee.
Regular coffee's on page 6.
Regular coffee is
Yeah, the bottom of page 6.
alright. So 6.17. And then here you can also write the same thing. Sold 12.5 pounds. Okay. And it's going to be general journal number 6. And it's going to be a credit of 20. So therefore, if you did the formula correctly, it should give you a running balance of 180, which we know that because we solved it in our inventory worksheet. So the inventory worksheet and this, you can compare to hand in hand that they need to match. All right. And then lastly, we're going to scroll down to the Supreme Coffee. All right. Sold 14 pounds. Journal number 6. 2520. So therefore, this formula should calculate for us to get 199.80.
199, what was that, 20
Yes,
80.
80.
or 80, okay.
Now are we done with that?
Yes, we are finally done with that.
Oh,
All
thank
right.
goodness.
Okay. All
I
right.
counted like 14 steps in that one transaction.
And this is exactly why, and this is where you're going to see this exact problem where you will get confused. You will, if you don't do it in order, you can miss an account. And if you did not record that perpetual account right there, you would have been automatically off right there. So be very careful. Understand the situation. Understand what are you selling. If you're selling a perpetual item, you need to remember, okay, we need to update the inventory. If you update the inventory, you need to record the inventory. And once you record the inventory, step number 4 is to post it to the general ledger. Okay, so look at the time. It is 4:30. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day here. And we're going to stop here on, because it is the end of the day. So it says right here, we're going to move on to tomorrow. We're going to move on to the